Hey everyone, back with another episode of 5 for Friday. It's your boy Nate, and on today's episode, I'm throwing down the best vehicle options for surviving the end times. I don't normally watch a lot of TV, but I've been visiting my mom's back and forth the last few months, and we started watching The Last of Us, and well, I got hooked. Season 2 just started, and it got me thinking more about reliable vehicles you're going to want to have when people turn into fungus creatures. So let's blast on into number 5. Now I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers, but just hear me out. The Cybertruck has tons of potential as an end times vehicle. It's the only vehicle in the market that comes stock with bulletproof glass and body panels, well, small arms anyway, and it can withstand small explosives like hand grenades. It is all-wheel drive so it can get through some messy terrain, just don't go too deep, because at over 69,000 pounds, it's a heavy bitch. You won't be able to easily get unstuck. When finding fuel is a problem, this thing could be a viable option. All you would need is a series of solar array setup to charge it, and you're ready to go. And with the whole world ready for the picking, it wouldn't be hard to come across the gear you need to make it work. So bone up on Ohm's law, figure out how many amp hours you're going to need, and I'll meet you over at number 4. Now, we're talking my language. 1980s Toyota Land Cruiser. If you know me, then you know I am a Toyota guy. When the world goes to shit, you want durability, dependability, and ruggedness, and there is no better vehicle than an 80s Toyota Land Cruiser. Locking front and rear differentials, 6-cylinder mechanical turbo diesel that can run on many different fuels from vegetable oil to transmission fluid, and a carrying capacity you can safely exceed. See Africa for more details. This thing will make sure you survive the hordes of mutated creatures that used to complain about their lattes. And if I had a choice, this would be my go-to and number 1 on the list for many reasons, but I'm not letting my own bias get in the way. So let's see what else we got ready to jump out and bite your neck. Well, maybe large vehicles aren't your style. Maybe you need maximum agility to weave through a traffic, or maybe you're a biker through and through and you'd rather walk than be seen in a cage. Well, no problem. I got you with the diesel KLR 650. Developed strictly for the military, it is a masterpiece in its own right. Adding to the already proven reliability and durability of the KLR 650 platform, the diesel version just adds that extra apocalypse sauce, baby. More torque than you could ask for and legendary mileage. I'm talking over 95 miles per gallon. This thing would sip its way to safety when every drop of fuel matters. Maybe find one of these in an overrun checkpoint or abandoned hangar. Just make sure you got some spare tires and jerry cans ready when you need to get out of Dodge fast. The Lenco Bearcat is a serious contender. For the ultimate shit-hits-the-fan vehicle, used by military and police alike, it sports a 6.7-liter turbo diesel under the hood and enough armor and bulletproof glass to stop most threats up to and including explosions. With room for 10, you can party down with all your fellow raiders and mow down hordes of zombies with ease. Find one at your local precinct once the heat dies down and inroads have been cleared. Some have elevated moving platforms to access high buildings and piled up debris, making this an excellent choice for navigating the chaos of the streets. I would suggest painting it something like hippie colors so you don't stand out as former law enforcement, as it may make you a target. But then again, so will being a hippie. Just saying. Here we are at number 1 on today's crazy list, the 1978 M35 Series 6x6 military truck, aka the Deuce and a Half. These things have proven time and time again how rugged and durable they are, with plenty still in service all around the world, complete with PTO-operated winch, 5-speed 2-range transfer case, heavy-duty beam axles, 800-kilometer operating range, and is powered by a beastly 7.8-liter turbo diesel inline-6 that can run on multiple types of fuels, so no problem at all when fuel is scarce and the Z's are hungry. There isn't much that could stand in this thing's way, and that's why it's number 1 on today's 5 for Friday. That does it for today. I hope you found this video enjoyable and also informative. Maybe you got a better idea of the vehicle you want for the end times, or maybe I missed one. Drop your favorite end of times rig in the comments. And if you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover a wide variety of topics on my channel, and I strive to be the most diverse channel on YouTube. No joke. I'm closing in on 200 subs, so thank you all for riding with me, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to mend it and send it.